All right, so many thanks for joining us. We can appreciate Nanekia for bringing us all those details from our local front. It's now time for us to do business. And my name is Kwekutimi. Well, today, let's take the opportunity and start from the agri sector. Indeed, the European Union has put in some assistance, but the Ghana's cash crop sector is losing millions of dollars yearly because of its inability to address challenges with fruit flies. But this will soon be a thing of the past, as the European Union is committed to injecting around 15 million euros into quality and standardization of Ghana's export produce. Trade-related assistance and quality enabling program TRACK seeks to create better opportunities for exporters, especially in the cash crop area. According to the project director of TRACK, Michael Senaya, Ghana has in the past lost millions of euros through export products that did not meet the standards required by the European Union. Issues of fruit flies, perished products and increased reports of high chemical levels have been blamed.
We found out that anytime they export peanut and related products, they are rejected, though they come out with alerts as a result of aflatoxin contamination. So Ghana Export Promotion Council are really going to help these exporters of granules or peanuts to be able to come out with to meet, in fact, the quality requirements as stipulated by the EU.
Institutions like the Ghana Export Promotion Authority and the Ghana Standards Authority are expected to benefit from the EU funds to help enforce quality and standardization. All right, so we're staying on this particular story, and I've been joined by two gentlemen. Michael Senaya is in the studios. You saw him just a short while ago. And then again, we have the president of the National Peasant Farmers Association, John Akareba, also in the studios. Now, we want to find out the funding coming into the country through the European Union. Indeed, if it's going to go to the grassroots level so that the farmer would benefit, so that that institution would benefit, and how it is going to be dispersed. Maybe first, let me start from Michael Senaya, who is the program director of TRACK. Michael, maybe you can give us a feel of indeed what TRACK is supposed to be doing exactly. Then we can come to the funding.
Well, TRACK simply is trade-related. It's an acronym for Trade-Related Assistance and Quality Enabling Program. And it's technical assistance being given by the EU to support Ghana to be able to meet their requirements in the areas of our products meeting their standards or technical requirements. So, as far back as 2011, a financing agreement was signed between the EU and the government of Ghana, where initially 9 million euros was given to Ghana. And it has three components: one, the trade component, quality component, and the grant component. With the trade component, we are trying to build the capacity of Ministry of Trade and Industry and the related agencies.
Okay.
Quality component, we are bringing in 6 million worth of new equipment for our various laboratories to build our national quality infrastructure.
Okay.
Yeah, so that involves Ghana Standards Authority, Veterinary Service Division, Food Research Institute, and other related quality institutions. Yeah. Then there's an extension of the project where an additional 6 million is being added. And with this 6 million, an aspect we're looking at is the warehousing receipt system, which we've started. We want to improve it in those areas where we're building labs, etc. Then with the grants, that's for Ghana Export Promotion Agency. They'll be looking at, they are looking at two projects: one, Ghana exporters and yam exporters. With the yam, they are trying to help them to access more markets. Then with the granules, they are trying to help them to cut down the level of contamination that regards to aflatoxins, because most of our granules, when you get to the EU, they are rejected because of the level of aflatoxins in them.
Okay, so I was coming to this now. John Akareba, yeah. we have well over 15 million. Yes, of course, for the project. It's all geared towards supporting Ghana's exports. Peasant farmers are always ensuring that we get the produce out there, we manufacture them. Now, would you say you were disappointed about the breakdown of this funding, as he rightly said?
To To be honestly speaking, I think I would say I'm a little bit disappointed when it comes to terms of farmers in particular. I was surprised if you ask about this fund, and they say, oh, they almost come to the end of the program. I know it started somewhere with the 9 million that came in, started somewhere. But I'm a little bit disappointed because even though it's a good move, the producers, who are the farmers, seems, as you have mentioned, they seem not to be involved.
So 9 million already disbursed. You are the president of the peasant farmers, secretary, and you're saying you've not seen anything at all yet.
We cannot see. He has mentioned about 3 institutions, Food and Drug Boards. He has mentioned about Ghana Export Promotion Council. He had mentioned about Ghana Trade and then all other institutions. You haven't seen anywhere. Where is a farmer who is the center of stage? We produce. We already produce and then they have exported. But they have identified a program. In reality, who's supposed to be the people that is supposed to be contacted?
All right, John, you've made your point there. But Michael Senaya, I mean, well, how would you react to this? He said, look, you want to help the Ghana farmer. He's a Ghana farmer.
Yeah.
Till now, he's not seen anything, and 9 million is already gone.
No, first and foremost, let me make a correction. 9 million has not been spent. The program were to be given 9 million euros. So far, we haven't spent maybe not up to $1 million with regards to the programs, but with the equipment that we are spending 6 million. Okay. But even that one, we are yet to finalize the contract for the equipment to start coming in. With regards to when it talks about farmers, they are so far the farmers haven't seen anything with regards to. Is it assuming all that money we decide to go into give to farmers to produce, then what happens? They produce, maybe they're not of the best quality, and it stays here.
If you talk about they are not of the best quality, we're talking about the fruit flies that came up early on. We're talking about the difficulties with not meeting requirements and the like.
That kind of, But currently, we are not looking at fruit flies, because, with that money, we can't look at we can't try to solve all the issues, So that's how come we focus on 3 components.